Hello, this is Sarah Braasch. Welcome back to my channel. So I'm a little bit, the last week has been really difficult, for what are probably pretty obvious reasons. The whole country, the US, is in turmoil, and I became the target of many attacks, Twitter mobbings, gross defamation in the press, death threats, what amounts to death threats in the press, the fake news press. So I've been wanting to make videos and I've just been struggling because it's been a really tough week. But I'm just going to force myself to make one, and we'll take it from there and we'll see how many I can get through tonight. All right. So I want to talk about the Washington Post, and I want to talk about how the Washington Post recently published what amounts to a death threat against me from one of my stalkers, someone who has a well-documented, sick, and terrifying obsession with me, 2-year obsession with me. And I am speaking of Michael Harriot of The Root. He is obsessed with my genitals. He is obsessed with my genitalia. He talks about them nonstop. He called me a swamp twat for demanding police accountability and transparency, which are the cornerstone of the Black Lives Matter movement. And this was due to my FOIA requests that I've been fighting with Yale about. They have been fighting against releasing to the public the Yale police body camera footage from May 8th, 2018, from the Living or Napping While Black hate crime hoax at Yale, which I feel exonerates me, and also which exposes the Yale administration and police as liars, as disgusting liars, who lied about me, defamed me, exposes their gross malfeasance and wrongdoing, their gross violations of my federal civil rights. And so he called me a swamp twat for demanding police accountability and transparency. So I want to make very clear that Michael Harriot of The Root has taken a position against Black Lives Matter, against police accountability and transparency. So he actually named me in this op-ed in the Washington Post recently, and I do consider it to be a death threat. I absolutely consider it to be a death threat. So in the Me Too era, the Washington Post sees no problem with publishing someone's death threat against me that actually names me, from my stalker with a well-documented, sick and terrifying 2-year obsession with me. Well-documented. Michael Harriot of The Root. I do consider what was published to be a death threat. Contextually, it defames me as a genocidal villain who lynches Black students on Yale's campus, which is of course the most disgusting and egregious defamation against me. And I feel that at this point I've proven that to be completely and totally false. I've proven that the Living or Napping While Black incident at Yale was a hate crime hoax, definitively a hate crime hoax. And because it defames me in this way, I feel that he 100% knows what he's doing. He knows that he's putting my life in grave danger. He knows that I'm suicidal. He knows that I'm in hiding. He knows that I received thousands and thousands of death threats and that now I'll receive thousands and thousands more. He knows that he's very likely inciting my murder. He knows that he's very likely driving me to suicide. And this is absolutely 100% his intention. So I do consider this completely and totally a death threat. And it is shocking to me that the Washington Post in the Me Too era would publish a death threat against me, a woman, by my male stalker with a well-documented history, 2-year history of a sick and terrifying obsession against me. And the Washington Post, I guess, is willing to do this because I'm a white woman and my stalker is a black man. So apparently it's woke to publish death threats by black men against white women. I guess this is what woke intersectional feminism dogma calls for now. So I guess this makes, the Washington Post progressive. I guess it makes them social justice warriors. I guess this is true social justice activism to publish death threats against white women by their black male stalkers. I guess that's woke now. So I just wanted to talk about that, and I'm reeling. I'm still reeling. I'm doing everything I can to stay calm and strong and brave. This last week has been incredibly difficult, but I'm doing everything I can to stay calm. I have been intermittently suicidal this week. I am scared for my life. I'm terrified for my life, but I'm trying to stay strong and calm and brave, and I'm doing everything I can. So you please support me. Please help me. And I am going to post my GoFundMe and PayPal links below. If you can, please donate. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please share, comment, and like. It helps so much. And I'm doing everything I can to stay calm. And I love you all so much for all of your support. And please take care. This is a very difficult time for all of us. And I love you all so much. And I will talk to you soon.